What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today, man? You already know how it goes. It's your boy be back with another video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brandon Jones and I specialize in helping you, yes I said it, you make an extra income. Guys, if you are somebody that is looking into becoming a reseller, somebody that's looking into becoming somebody that's flipping phones, if you're somebody just trying to start a business but you don't know where or what you want to do, I want to tell you something. This video is for you. This channel is for you. I am somebody that shows you my journey as an entrepreneur on my other channel, Educatedhustler Vlogs, but on this channel, I want to make sure that I'm dedicated to actually helping you achieve these income streams. I don't want to just sit there and be one of the frauds that make videos basically telling you how I'm rich and I make this and I make that and don't really tell you the real truth and the real process and the real way to get it done. All right. I just did a product box video and I have a product box right here that I'm about to go ship after this video, and this has about 45 products in it, and all you have to do is pay $150. This order, pay $150, and they are going to be able to turn that $150 into however much they sell these products for on any selling app or even at pop-up shops or flea markets. You can get this at hustlersbuy.com, but that's not why we're here. We're not here because we want to talk about products. We're not here because I want to sell you on what platform you should sell on. We're not here because of none of that. I want to tell you guys this. It really first starts with the mindset, right? If you do not have the mindset of understanding that your job is not good enough, and yes, I said it, your job is not good enough. I don't care if you went to college or high school or middle school or elementary school and dreamed of becoming whatever you are right now as far as in the job field. I'm telling you this. You are replaceable, and that is the reason I started this channel, because I don't want people to feel as if they have to struggle or be miserable at their jobs and they cannot do anything about it. So I'm going to tell you guys a short story on really what has sparked my mindset and really how you, yes, I said it, you can sit there and change yours as well to making money in your sleep. And then I'm also at the end of the video going to give you a little tip if you're a phone flipper or if you're a product reseller on how you can start making money right now while you sleep. So first, I want to start by saying this. When I first started becoming an entrepreneur, I had to learn how to start a cell phone store. So I originally took a little internship of becoming a manager at a T-Mobile store, okay? Now, this T-Mobile store that I was managing, I wanted to really get into T-Mobile. I wanted to get my name in with the VP. I wanted to be able to have a T-Mobile license to where I can sell T-Mobile in my store. And the only way I really can get that done by cutting the middleman out is by actually literally starting to get in-depth conversation with corporate. The best way to get that done is how? By literally sitting there working for them, gaining knowledge on who is who and who I need to converse with, okay? So I ended up becoming a manager. My store was, and like I only stayed there for like a month, but my store was the top of the district, of course, because it's not about how good you position a product. It's not about how well you keep the store clean. It's really about all of that, but also the main point is understanding that it's all about the customer and a system needs to be in place. Now, I had a system in place. I ended up, like I said, in my head, it was an internship. It was really just for me to get to contacts that I need to get to so that I can be able to pitch my store, my real store, to the VPs and the higher ups. I ended up leaving, right? I had a great staff, okay? I had a great staff, and I had one individual, and I'm not going to say if this individual is a girl. I'm not going to say if it's a guy. I'm not going to say the individual's name. I have to make sure I keep this confidential. But I want to tell you guys a story because I don't want this to be you. This individual was a bright individual, and this individual was somebody that helped me every single day of my tenure with this particular location. Now I ended up leaving, and when I left, they, I guess, decided they're gonna have rotating managers in there. So they have rotating managers in there, and what happened was one of these individuals that I'm talking to, individual A, I'll call them, individual A was working that day. Individual A met this random new manager, and they were the only ones in the store, and they were vibing out, talking, having a good time, chilling, right? So as she sat there and was talking to the person started to make them get uncomfortable. When they started to get uncomfortable, they just held it inside. They didn't say much. They went home, came back, another manager came, right? Because remember, they're rotating. But eventually that same new manager had to come back. So they came back the next week. Made the person feel uncomfortable again. A person didn't say anything. Now this person is feeling very uncomfortable at their job. Why did they not quit? They didn't quit because every single time they left that job, they were sleeping in the parking lot because they didn't have a place to stay. And that job was a mainstream of income for them because they needed to eat. They needed to make sure they had clothes on their back. They needed to make sure they could live, right? So, and not to mention they had another sibling that was with them. So they had to literally stick it in there, right? They had to stick it in there, okay? And the reason they had to stick it in there, even though they were uncomfortable, people were filling on them, people were just making sexual jokes, they had to stay there because they did not feel as though they had any other option. And a lot of people may not have a situation that's drastic, but it can be a system that is put in place to where you're a little bit uncomfortable, or a person doing things that makes you a little bit uncomfortable, and instead of being like, you know what, forget this, peace, I'm out, you have to stay because you got rent, you got a car payment, you got a lifestyle you're trying to maintain, you got a status you're trying to maintain, you got a girlfriend that you're trying to impress, or a brother you're taking care of. Whatever it is, we want to put these things on our back and carry it no matter how bad we feel, and we get cornered in by these jobs because they make us feel as though we don't have time for anything else. So back to the story, this person was feeling uncomfortable. One day this person hit me up. Now mind you, I'm long gone doing my own thing, everybody knows I'm doing my thing. The person hits me up, they're like, yo, somebody they put something in my water bottle and now I'm feeling really dizzy, and now they're trying to break into the bathroom, and this is at work. So long story short, without getting too much into detail, the person ended up being okay. I ended up pulling up, making sure that everything was good, ended up seeing the person that was actually creating the problem, got them out of there. They ended up actually getting in trouble, I believe, with the authorities. Not sure about arrested, but I know something happened. And nevertheless, the person ended up quitting that job because they were like, well, the job obviously doesn't care about my safety, because they didn't reprimand the person. The person that actually created the offense ended up having to get in trouble by the authorities, like the cops, not the job. He still had his job. Now, the moral of this story is not the details. The moral of this story is, if you're somebody that is looking to start to really make an income to where you can be comfortable, a job is never going to cut it. The reason why a job is never going to cut it, because with any job, you are just a participant. I'm going to say it again. With any job, you are just a participant. Now, what do I mean by you're just a participant? I mean that you're somebody participating and helping somebody else achieve their goals, their aspirations, get their bonuses, get their promotions. And yes, they may say you can get a promotion too because you may be able to. But understand this, when I was young, they used to have these companies, Amway, Wake Up Now, I even put TLC in it, or whatever that was called. And these companies were, if you sign somebody up, the more people you sign under you, you get higher and you get more money. That's how jobs are. No matter what, you're never going to get to the top because, see, the boss is always going to pull up in the car, the nice car next to your dirt bucket, and they're going to say, yo, listen, I got a new Ferrari 2028 outside. You want to know how I got it? And you're going to be like, hey, how? Oh, your hard work, man. Keep it up. Heck no. Heck no. Understand this, while you're at your job, whether you a trash man, a teacher, whether you are a cell phone worker, or working at a cell phone store, whether you're somebody working at UPS, whether you're somebody working at Amazon, whether you're a mailman, whether you're somebody working at a ShopRite, whatever you're doing, you have a device, and this device is going to make you money while you sleep. And I'm going to tell you how you can get that done. You can get that done literally by downloading apps like MERCARI, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, just to start off. Maybe OfferUp too. OfferUp just started doing some changes, and I'm about to go and make a video on that and make a rant too, because OfferUp is tripping like a transmission. But you get these basic apps, and you can start literally right now by listing stuff that you don't use, or you can start by literally going to hustlersbuy.com, listing the products that you see for wholesale prices, all you gotta do on hustlersmindset.com, you go on hustlersmindset.com, hit create account for free. Once you create an account, hit any product on that website and you're gonna get a discount. Why do I do that when I can literally not have done that? I could just been like, all right, no discount, just buy from me, right? But the reason I did that is because this story that I just told y'all has motivated me internally to making sure that I help bring light to the fact that you don't need to work and be uncomfortable. You choose to work and be uncomfortable. You don't need to work and suffer. You choose to work and suffer. You can work for somebody while working on yourself and working on your extra incomes. And then once your extra incomes come up, you can lead it. And that's what I urge you guys to do. If you guys need any of my help, I have a link below where you can book a call. I have a Discord link as well. You book a call with me. I don't care if it's 30 minutes, an hour. If I bring up people that I have calls with before, they'll tell you I'll go over the time. Every second is about you and exactly what you need. And guys, I am dedicated to making sure that you get exactly what you need to take you to the next level. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. You guys need to learn how to make the money work for you and not work for the money, and also understand that it's nothing worth your life, nothing worth your happiness, nothing worth your sanity. Nothing is worth you guys struggling or being unhappy, okay? Money is not that important. Money doesn't hold the value. You hold the value because you're the one that does what the money, well, you're the one that gives the money value because you do what the money does. You're the one that's spending. You're the one that actually goes and buys a Ferrari or buys a TV or buys an asset or buys an expense, something that's gonna cost you money down the line. You're the one. So, guys, I love you guys. Hope you understand the message, and I hope you guys continue to grow. You are part of the Educated Hustlers family, so you already know I got your back like a broad strap, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.